Okay, good morning. I'm gonna give you all the details. I didn't get much sleep last night because I was so excited. Um, so I'm a bit groggy, but I'll give you as much details as I can about what happened in Surat, India, because it's like you guys are a clown show. You're a clown show and you don't even know. Okay, in India, like Surat, India, where yeah, most of us are going to get like jewelry made and stuff like that. Um, the mined from the ground stuff is like pretty cheap, and the lab grown stuff is expensive. Um, but in Canada, like, or in the US, like where we are, um, the mined from the ground stuff is expensive and the lab stuff is cheap. So it's kind of like reverse, right? Um, where is it going with that? Mined from the ground stuff. Yeah, okay, so we got that going. And then before I get into like what they're making, because it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't even. So beautiful. I'll kind of like give people, because they're a little bit confused about the styles, right? Like, so there's like princessy, sparkly, like the moistenites, right? And then you got like the girls who like gothic princessy stuff. And then you have like the gothic and then the like classical royal style. So classical royal would be like how you would think of like royal jewelry, right? Just like classical. And most females like the goth, like they're either like very gothic or classical royal. And like the princessy, sparkly, like pink and blue and stuff like that, that's like to a regular female, that would be more like male. Like that's more like a male. So you wouldn't get like a princessy, sparkly thing for like a female, that more like classical royal stuff, right? So the princessy, sparkly things, that's for like a select few females. There's not very many of them. So that's like Axel would be one of them. And then the gothic, like princessy stuff, like that's like Axel's sister. And those are like, yeah, like not very many females are like that, right? Like they're more like gothic or classical royal. And it's so funny because they're having jewelry made in India, right? And like some of the stuff that's coming out is like scary and like really cool, right? Um, and and they're going, oh, they're witches, and we're like, no, those are like actually the nice ones. Like those are the nice ones. The colorful, sparkly ones, those are the people you watch out for. Like those are the people you stay away from. Those are the scary ones. Yeah, so like God likes all of them. Like all of them. Yeah, Scott says like we should really be going for the gothic look right now because people don't seem to be understanding. Um, but yeah, we're having like princessy stuff made too. Like I like the princessy stuff. Yeah, Elon likes light blue and like yellow and white and sparkly stuff. What was I gonna say with that? Something I was missing. Nope, I think that's it. Okay. So that, oh yeah, and then Axel's sister likes like the gothic sort of princessy stuff. Oh, wait till you hear about what they're making. It's like insane. Okay, so just to give you like an idea of like the layout. So like over here we have like the like street city area where they make the jewelry and stuff like that. And then here's like just like a trail, and then here's the mine. And then they also have like pretty close by a factory where they make like lab stones, right? Okay, so what happened was, um, so we saw that the tiara or the crown and the jewelry set that Axel was getting, right? And Kimball wanted to make sure that I had it in like yellow and white sparkly stuff. So he asked someone to go down there and see like how much it would be to like get that made. and they came back with $80,000. 80,000 US dollars. And like, oh my gosh, like I nearly had a heart attack. So 80,000, if you paid someone in India 80,000 US dollars, that person would be in very grave danger, because that is like, that would make someone that would make like 10 people a millionaire in like a day. So that's like a dangerous amount of money to pay anyone in India, first of all. Yeah, I know. Not that it's not worth it, because it's like beautiful stuff, but like we know. So we sent someone down there and to like sort of see what's going on. And like, you have to remember, we can time travel in our minds, right? So we could, so they're saying a price, right? And it's like, okay, like something like way out in the ballpark, right? And then we can travel back in time and then be like, okay, so we're looking for a quote for this piece. And it's not it's not a rude thing to ask for a quote or anything like that. Like, you just say like, I'm going around to see like how, like roughly about what this would be priced at. And when they did it that way, it was way lower, right? And so they're trying to figure out why it was like way up high and then it was way lower when we set the quote thing. And they found out that all the jewelers there, because of what was happening, I'll tell you that story in a second. All the jewelers there, they're like 3 times your price. Like whatever, like we'll all do the same thing. We'll all 3 times our price. Because there's so many people coming in trying to get jewelry, right? Made. And so that's what happened. And so we ended up figuring it out. And oh my gosh, the piece he made, or the pieces, they're priceless. They are so beautiful, right? And it didn't cost nearly like 80,000 US dollars, right? Okay, so what had happened was, I don't know how, like it could be because of like some people, because they're like eternally damned to hell, they have to repeat the same lifetime over and over and over again. So it's always the same, and it's always the same fakers, right? So there were people in Surat, India there before we even got there, right? And they were paying like $30,000 for a tennis bracelet, $100,000 for a piece of jewelry. And so that's kind of what they're expecting from us. But like, and thinking that like we're cheaping out on them, but it's like, we don't have like $80,000 to spend on like a piece of jewelry. Like, we'll just like, not to be rude, but we'll just like go somewhere else. Who doesn't want to like rip us off, right? So, okay, so we're kind of like asking questions about these people that are coming and they're spending like $80,000 on like a tennis bracelet, right? Well, what does the tennis bracelet look like? It's a rainbow tennis bracelet made all from moissanites, like all sparkly rainbow tennis bracelets. And what else were they having made? Like, you know those halo tiara things? That's like it's instead of like a tiara, it's like a halo. Rainbow halo. It's like they're a clown show. Like that. It's almost like a trope. I don't know, it's like a comedy skit. You think you're gonna be royalty and like make a new religion on your rainbow stuff, So a lot of like really bad things happened with that because, for one, you can tell when it's us and when it's a faker because of how we treat people. The fakers don't treat people very nicely. They are awful, awful people because they think they're someone they're not, right? So you can tell, like, in a number of ways, like, very clearly who's real and who's not. And so, yeah, I know some of the other males are going there because they're like, oh, it's so cheap there. Like, I can get jewelry for my wife. And then they're being quoted like $30,000 and they're like crying. Like some of them are so sensitive, right? Like crying. They're like, I thought I could get something nice and I can't afford like that, right? And then we figured it out. So, oh, wait till you see what they're making. It's beautiful. But yeah, some of these fakers are going there and it's all rainbow and it's all tacky jewelry. Like not, it's like, I don't know. Cause it's not like, so to us, like the like quote unquote royal jewels that they have like on display in museums and stuff like that sort of looks like costume jewelry to us. Like it doesn't look like real, right? So the rainbow jewelry that they're having made, it's like it's like cost gimmicky. Like it's like what someone would imagine like a royalty to wear. Like it's not real, right? And they're in there and they're going like, I want the best cut of stone. It has to be perfect. It has to be these exact measurements, which we haven't figured out yet. Like, why were they going in looking for exact measurements? Like, they had like the millimeters down. Like, they wanted exactly. And they wanted the sparkling, like the VVS, like whatever, like the highest grade, right? And like everything has to be perfect. And they want serial numbers on the stones, right? Like from the factory and all this stuff. And it's like super expensive. And so sometimes people would actually pay the price. So like they would sell, like someone there would sell a $30,000 tennis bracelet. And then the guy would literally go, so he'd give the guy the bracelet and then like literally take off and you'll never see him again, because that's enough money to live like 5 people like on for the rest of their lives. Like it's your retirement money, right? Like that's the amount of money that they were just throwing at this. And then you wonder where your pyramid scheme money went. Like, where do you think your pyramid scheme money went, right? We got beautiful pieces made and it didn't cost anywhere near $30,000, right? And we weren't ripping them off. Like they were getting paid like really well, right? And so awful. And then they would so sometimes they would just pay the deposit, so they'd pay half and then they wouldn't pay the rest. And then they would try and get it for free. Like they would go in there and like try and get them to just give them the piece. Or they would use our names, like Axel or God, Artemis Bradford. Do you know how many Artemis Bradfords that tried to go there and get jewelry made and couldn't pay? And then they were asking for it for free? Like, it would blow your mind. And like my husband's going, okay, so my wife is Artemis Bradford and she doesn't pay for anything. Like she can't buy anything. So that's not her. If black, and they're like, oh, we already have the names blacklisted, don't worry. But they're just like really, really awful people. And two, you have to remember, like, so they're going in there, like, these guys will make your rainbow gay jewelry, no probs. You want to give them enough money to 5 people to retire, they'll make your rainbow jewelry. But if you hit on them, they will lynch you to death in the street. So that, because like you people are like so delusional and like retarded, like you don't understand things. You can't hit on someone in India. They will kill you, right? So a couple times they were saying like they were just watching them getting, like, these guys getting lynched. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Lynch them to death, honestly. They're disgusting. Like when you hear about how they are treating people there, it's so gross. So gross. And what else? What else with that? Yeah, so okay, so that happened, and then the guys like started to feel a little bit better about it, because they're like, oh, okay, like now it's like at a more like manageable price, right? But yeah, sometimes like they'll hear the name, and then they'll think like billionaire. Like we don't have like the billionaire thing. No one has $1 billion. Like that's just, it's made up on the internet to scam people in their pyramid scheme. We don't even have $1 billion. Like it's all made up. So like we're going there trying to get stuff made, and they're like, oh, like, at first, not anymore, but they're kind of like, oh, you're a billionaire, like what do you care? But it's like, no, we don't have money. Like that's the thing, right? But oh my gosh. Okay. So now we'll get into the labs. So the lab stuff is beautiful, absolutely. But you should see the stuff that they discard at the mines. It would blow your mind. So someone was showing Kimball a ring that he got made for his wife. It was a 14-karat diamond, like real diamond, straight from the ground. And it's stunning. Like it's all faceted and like beautiful. And he's like, I paid less than $100 for this. It's like, what? He's like, yeah. And he showed me, he's like, see this like small black part here? If you look under a microscope, it's like, it sort of runs through the things, so they can't sell it. So it's like, it's worthless to them. And he's like, you can't see it. And he's like, well, I got a 14-karat diamond for less than $100. It's like, wow. Okay. The stuff that they have making for like not me, but like I don't like saying like our kind, but it's like for us, right? It's, oh my gosh, it would blow your, it looks like it's from a different planet. Like it is so beautiful. So I saw one, someone had it made where it's like all, it's like gray diamonds, like, but from the, like mined from the earth, like big stones. Okay, I'll talk about that in a second. And so they're like gray diamonds, but they have like veins, like the black veins in them. So to the people at the mines, like this, like you get it for like hardly anything, right? Like a couple dollars, and they'll give you like a big bag of it. And he had, oh my gosh, this beautiful earring set, like big stones, and they're beautiful. And like the black parts on the like outsides, like the little black specks or the like black grains, they love that. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and you should see it. Like it's scary, right? Like they love the scary stuff. Oh, and it's like, yeah, I know. Just because their style isn't princessy doesn't mean that they don't want the biggest and the best, right? Like they always want the biggest and the best. Always, always. And then like, what other ones were made? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but oh, like it's just so beautiful. And then like someone had like a amulet made, like a emerald amulet. And in the center, it has like all these black like veins, and oh my gosh, is it beautiful? And they're just like sort of like discarding these stones, like they're worthless to them. And to us, it's like so beautiful. So you see the difference from like someone who doesn't know anything thinks they're someone they're not, and they're going in there going, I have to have the best and the spotlight and the most expensive, and I want you to do it for free, and like that kind of attitude versus our kind of attitude, right? You can very clearly see the difference. It's really clear. So the labs, of course, like, so we're sort of like, it's whatever we have at our disposal, right? So you have to understand how spoiled Earth is, right? Like, so in the universe, it's impossible to find these stones to begin with because there's no one to mine them, because there's no one to sell them to, because no one would buy them. Like no one could afford them. So that like that on its own, and then the faceting, like to find people who can fast it like that, like it's unbelievable, right? So this stuff that you just like think is trash to us, like, whew, so beautiful, right? Doesn't mean we're gonna pay $80,000 for it, but you know, to us, like it's worth something. So the lab stuff, of course, like if you have that at your disposal, like to get like lab stones and whatever, then that's beautiful too. But it's just like it's sort of whatever you can get your hands on. Yeah, someone was showing Kimball. He had like a bag full of diamonds, like rough diamonds, like uncut ones, and his wife keeps telling him to go back and get more because they're just sort of. I think he pays like a few dollars for like a bag, and um, like to them it's like worthless, but they're going like, whoa, diamonds, right? And the black spots on them are decoration. Like to us it's decoration. It's not like a bad thing, right? Yeah, so that you can kind of like get like more of an understanding of like where our minds are at. Oh, and like, oh, the black gold, like the black gold jewelry. Oh, and then they have like the black gold with the, yeah, it's like it's almost impossible now to get a black sapphire and the like blood, or not blood red, but like the reddish black sapphires. It's like almost impossible because they're all sold out. So like black onyx is like the next one. Like if they can't find the other ones. But oh my gosh, is it beautiful? And it's like it looks like the black gold almost looks like melted glass. Like the way they're doing, like it does not look like it's from this planet. Like it's just mind blowing. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then so like my husband, he was what the jeweler was like, oh well, if you're looking for like just rough stones to collect, like to bring with you or whatever that are cheap, you can go down like the path, and some of the kids will sell you stones because the guys at the mines, there's all these stones that they can't sell, right? So they give them to the kids to go and like, and then the kids can go and sell it, right? So my husband went down the path, and he was talking to the kids, and he's like, I like the big ones, the big stones. That's what we're looking for, right? And he's like telling them all about it, and he's like, yeah, the clear ones that look like glass, they're like the rubbish, like you can't do anything with them. And it's like, it's corundum, right? So that's how they understand it, corundum. But we're like, that's sapphire, and to them it's just like you can't sell it. Like you can still facet sapphire and make it, and it almost looks, it's not like a diamond, but like it looks pretty beautiful, right? And to them it's just like, oh, you can't do anything with this. It's like, oh yeah, oh, the kids are so nice there. They really are so nice. Yeah, if you go there and you're like, grabbing some like stones and stuff like that, they really like bubble gum. You give them some bubble gum too. But yeah, and then so the kids were telling us that they have these big planes with something on top, which I'm like, oh, those are NATO planes. And they have NATO planes that are like ground penetrating radar. They're like trying to figure out what we're doing there. And they're circling, trying to figure out what we're making jewelry. What do you think we're doing? And it's like, and I'm thinking, and I'm like, the amount of money that they're spending on flying these NATO planes, you could have probably bought them whole mine, It's sort of like people don't think. Like, it's like you don't think. But yeah, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. That's pretty much it. Yeah, if you're going down there and you like don't want to get ripped off, just You can just go to like different people and just say like, I'm looking to get this made. And I just like want a quote for, and I'm gonna go like to like a few people and get a quote and see which one I like better, sort of thing. Yeah, and it's not personal or anything like that. Like it's just like, yeah, I know. But it's kind of like you don't want them to like undercut themselves either. Like you want them to get paid, but we like luckily we have like abilities that we can make sure that it doesn't happen. But yeah. Oh, and stones. Yeah. So like it depends on like what you have at your disposal, right? Like so if you don't have like massive amounts of money, like you can go and talk to one of these kids and get a nice stone and have someone facet it and make a piece of jewelry for relatively expensive if you don't have the funds, right? um yeah, and like even the rough stones, like if you're bringing things into the future, even the rough stones are valuable. um Yeah. Oh, the faceting. Yeah, the faceting's gonna be hard to get because in the future there won't be anyone to facet it like that. Like, so if you can like process it too, like get it all like cut and shiny. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else. That's it. Yeah, pretty much it. Just like the black stones and like the red stones, you're gonna have a hard time finding because all the girls want those ones.